Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel CNC for TDM. Today in this video, we are going to discuss plumber block. This is plumber block oblique pedestal bearing. So this is assembly drawing of the plumber block or pedestal bearing, and these are the detailed parts of the plumber block. Okay. So this bearing, it is used for long shafts. When we are transmitting power from one point to another point, there may be length of the shaft, more length is there, then we have to provide supports, intermediate support to the shaft, and at that point we use this type of bearing. And basically, if you see this part here, this is our part number 2 and 3. These are bearings, brass bearing. Yeah, half portion, this 2 number, and half is 3, like this. And this diameter is 50 diameter. This is the internal diameter of the bearing, internal diameter ID. So this diameter is very important, and same dia is dia of the shaft, where we transmit the power through the shaft. So for 50 dia shaft, we use this type of bearing. And the tolerance between the shaft and this bearing is very close. It may be uh, 50, uh, 50 to 60 microns clearance, with this much clearance. So right clearance is there. We use this type of bearing. Okay, if you study here part wise, so here it is part number 1 is base, and material is given here. CI means cast iron. Cast iron, this base is given, this base. Okay, so in this base, this is the drawing of the base. Cast iron part is there, and all the dimensions are given here. These are the dimensions. These are the center distance of the bolts, 105 mm center of the bolts, like this, and in the side these slots are there. Okay, so and then part number 2 and 3, these are the brass bearings. So part number 1 in the assembly drawing, if I look here, so this base, this is our part number 1. This base in assembly drawing, this is part number 1. Okay, so here these bearing, these are part number 2 and 3. This is your part number 2, like this, and then another, this half is here. This is our part number 3. So these are the part number 2 and 3. These are the brass bearings. Okay, then is part number 4 is cap. So this is cap at the top. This cap is placed here. So this part number 4 here, this is a cap. In the assembly drawing, if you look here, this is our cap. This is part number 4, like this. This is our cap, part number 4. Okay, and if you look here, this is part number 5, bolt with nuts. This complete assembly, this is part number 5. Bolt is there and nut is also there, and there are 2 bolts. So if you see here, this is our, these two, this is part number 5 here, bolt and nut, and here this is also part number 5, like this. So these are the total 5 parts here given, and then these parts are assembled like this. Okay, so how we assemble it? First of all, what we have to do is, this is our base. In the base, First of all, what we have to do is this bottom bearing, half bearing, this half bearing is placed here, and these are the collars of the bearing. These prevent linear movement of the in this direction. So there is no linear movement because of the collars. Okay. So, and one more thing is there. One snug is there. Very small. This snug is there. This projection like this, and this projection, when it is placed in the this here, in this hole, in this recess, this placed here, it will prevent this rotary motion of the bearing. So bearing will not rotate like this. So it will be fixed here. So it will not rotate also, and there will not be linear motion in this axis also because of collars. So this way, this is placed here. Then what we do is, then shaft is there, shaft is placed here. After placing the shaft, what we have to do is, then we place another half, second half, this bearing, and then this cap is placed. And what we do is, then it is bolted here, and in the assembly, if you see, some gap is there between the cap and the this body. Okay, base and cap, some gap is there, because so that we can tight it properly. Some clearance is kept here when we tight it on the bearing. So proper tightening can be done here. Okay. So here this half section view is shown in the assembly. This is our half section view, like this. Half section view is there, and if you see all the parts, if you study here, this is our base part. In base also, this half section is shown, so that clearly this is visible. This slot is there, the 22x16, this slot is there, and these are the section lines here, like this, in this half, and in this half there are no section lines. So hidden lines are there, because this hole is hidden here. So the two holes are there. Okay. So we provide hidden lines like this. We draw hidden line only here, because these lines are not visible. So this is our front view, and this is our top view. From the front view, if you look from the top here like this, then top view will be this. This way we draw this top view. Okay, and in the bottom some recess is there like this. For that, these dotted lines are there, hidden lines are there like this. Okay, so this way, this is detailed drawing of part number 1. And then this part number 2 and 3. These are the brass bearings. Why it is brass? Because this brass is soft as compared to steel. So soft material is steel generally, material of the shaft, and if you provide this material brass over a period of time, so this there will be wear and tear in this part only, not in the shaft, because this part is soft as compared to the shaft. So when it is worn out, we can replace this part only. These two bearings will be replaced, and there will not be any damage to the shaft. So this way, this material is soft as compared to the shaft. Okay, so wear and tear will be in the brass only, not in the steel. Okay, so and then this is your cap. This cap is also, this is also cap is CI, cast iron. This material is also cast iron, casting is there. So we place it on the top, it is fitted here like this, and same way this drawing is shown here. If you see this part, half section is there, and in this half there is no section, it's shown here. So this is also half section view of the cap also. So similarly, in part number 2 and 3, half section is there. This section is this is sectional view here in the half portion, and half is this hidden lines are there. These not sections here. Okay. So this way, these are the drawing of all parts. These are the parts, your base, cap, and bearings. Okay, and this is our assembly drawing. In assembly drawing also, if you see, so this screw 5 number, it is assembled here, it is placed here, and lock nut is there at the top. We lock it like this, and this is our base, and these are our bearings, brass bearing. Okay, so this way, this all drawing are shown here, detailed drawing as well as assembly drawing. I think it's clear to you. Okay, thank you for watching. See you in the next video soon. Thanks.